I don't know what I want to say on here. I want to say so much, but I don't know what I'm gonna say. Um, this is just me talking. Um, from a 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 spiritual side of things, um, we all have to come from somewhere, and I think we all have we all have our differences in how we think and how we move and how we grew up and the things that we've gone through. Um, I realize now there's no time machine to go back and fix things. There is no time machine to go back and fix things. There's none. No time machine. Um, I guess I could address the Kendrick thing, and this is no wordplay stuff. All right. So I read some of the lyrics from the Kendrick Lamar album. Um, it's kind of aggressive. Um, before I listened to it, I put out the video saying that I give you your flowers and everything, and that I was not your adversary, and I guess you felt like the compliments that I gave you were backhanded. All right. Um, I kind of did my own version to one of your songs. I thought the song was cool. I guess you weren't feeling it, so I guess your response to me was telling me that you weren't feeling it. That's okay. I'm not mad at you, Kendrick. I hope that you're doing okay, Kendrick. I don't want you to go down a dark road. All right. The the album seems kind of dark. Just that's just my opinion. Some of the lyrics that I've read, it just seems kind of it seems kind of aggressive. Um, you're young enough to be like my little brother. Um, I don't I don't know. I'm just I don't have anything. I don't have anything. I don't have anything for you. Like it's I don't dislike you for me to just say a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I don't dislike you. If I didn't like you, then I'd probably be able to go in. But I don't. I don't dislike you enough to for me to say anything crazy about you. If that means that the lack of me wanting to say anything to you is an indication that I guess you're better than me lyrically, so be it. I told you I was not competing with you in the first place. All right. So everybody, Kendrick is the best lyricist. All right. He's the best. All right, right now, Kendrick is the best lyricist, and that's not a backhanded compliment. That's me saying that you're the best lyricist because I don't have. You didn't say anything to really get under my skin or to like upset me. I'm not mad at you. Like I said, if it wasn't for if it wasn't for YouTube and me scrolling through, I wouldn't have known your album came out. And that's not me trying to be mean or disrespectful. I bought um Good Kitty was it Good Kid Mad City. I got that album when it first came out. I thought it was a good album. Your other albums, I didn't really get them or really listen to them because I'm kind of like that. Sometimes in my own world, I'm not listening to everything, right? But I might catch, or I might hear something, right? But you're a good artist, man, and I said that, man. But I don't have anything for you, man. I don't, man. It's not like when I was going back and forth with those other rappers, it was because they said certain things, and I guess I didn't like them subconsciously. I guess I didn't like them. And the fact that they tried to diss me and they were people that I liked at one point, it made me mad. But Kendrick, I don't dislike you. Like I don't have anything for you, man. I don't have anything for you. Like I see you as my little brother, right? And I hope that you're doing okay, man. I hope that you're doing all right. I don't want you to go down a dark road because the album seemed kind of dark, and you're like you're going down a dark road. All right. I don't want to fight you. All right. I don't want to squabble up with you. I don't want to fight you. All right. I don't want to fight you. All right. I see you as my little brother. I went to Ghana. You went to Ghana. All right. I see you like my little brother, man. Um. What else can I talk about? I was mad earlier. I gotta say this to Loxley. Loxley, Deion Sanders, um, Christopher Walken, Samuel Jackson. I view y'all all the same way to me. What is your problem with me, man? Spiritually, we we're not the same. When time ends, um, we're going to different places. We are. And Loxley, um, Christopher Walken, Samuel Jackson, you guys, you guys are too old for me now to want to challenge you to a fight. It would be wrong of me. I would beat y'all up. For me to say, let's settle this thing. If I wanted to settle this thing with Loxley, and by the way, Loxley's my stepfather. All right. My real father is the universal creator. Loxley, you're too old. I would beat you up. You would have to go into the body of a young person to try and challenge me. Yet you still want to compete with me. You know what we'll do? If the universal creator allows it, we'll fight in the cosmos. We'll fight in the spiritual realm. And we'll see who's stronger. That goes for everybody. All right? Because realistically, everybody that doesn't like me on this third dimensional realm, right now, how I feel physically, you can't beat me one-on-one in a fight. You can't. All right? It's the truth. I'm being for real. Anybody that has any type of power, you can't beat me one-on-one in a fight. For example, let's just say the president of China didn't like me. He couldn't beat me in a one-on-one fight. Let's say the president of Russia didn't like me. You're definitely not going to beat me in a one-on-one fight. I don't care how much training you think you have. I'm well trained too. The president of any country, in a one-on-one fight, you're not going to beat me. What just came out? The Gladiator? The Gladiator just came out. In an arena, right, where you have to show and prove. What you see physically is happening spiritually. To me, that's real power. That's real strength. Anybody that has a real problem with me, I'm going to be honest with you, in a one-on-one fight, I will slaughter you. And I'm talking to you, I'm talking to your spirit right now. But you know what it is on this third dimensional realm? If you have a weapon or like for instance, everybody's favorite thing is a gun. A gun makes some people feel tough. What if in the midst of your being tough, your gun jams? Are you still tough? Let's just say guns didn't work. Are you still tough? If your gun jams, right? Let's say you're confronting somebody and you ran up on them and your gun jams. Are you still a tough person? Are you tough enough? Are you man enough to stand there and like what's the new song, country? Squabble up? Are you tough enough to squabble up? Deion Sanders has a problem with me. Deion Sanders has foot problems. Wouldn't it be wrong if I ran upon Deion Sanders and beat him up? Wouldn't it be wrong? If I see Samuel Jackson in real life and I just and I beat him up, wouldn't that be wrong? If I seen Christopher Walken in real life and I just beat him up, wouldn't it be wrong? The people that have problem with me in real life, in a real one-on-one combat situation, hand to hand, you really think you could beat me? What you gonna do if your gun jams? Are you still tough? What you see physically is going on spiritually. And I'm being honest. In your heart, you really think you could beat me up? Loxley, I hope that you do transform into a dragon. I hope that you transform into a dragon. Because I don't see you beating me up. You're gonna have to turn into a dragon. You gotta turn into Godzilla, because I don't see you beating me up. Because if your gun jams, it's a wrap for you, man. Anybody else, man? I didn't want this to be negative, but I gotta be positive and I gotta be sincere. In a one-on-one, none of y'all are beating me up. None of y'all. It's the truth. Running back-to-back fades. That sounds good. That sounds cool. All right? But if you have a problem with me, do you really think that you could beat me up? No back-to-back fades. One fight to settle things right then and there. You think you could beat me up? Guns don't work no more. All of a sudden, all over the planet, guns don't work. And yeah, and you, to me, I'm not jumping nobody. To me, jumping people is lame. But to whatever, to each his own. One-on-one. Do you really think you could beat me up?